We're here because the second week of our Together We Pray, I would call it an initiative, but a project that we're delivering in Suffolk. You have stepped up as the rural dean,
indeed,
to lead morning prayer, and I'm just so grateful, and I'm so pleased that it's going to be a fascinating week, I think. But I think it's important for people that are going to join at 8:30 every morning. To get a sense of who you are and what and sort of why you step forward to do it. So just tell us a bit about you.
My name's Reverend Chris Hood. I'm vicar here in Old Felixstowe, so that's just at the northern end of Felixstowe up towards the golf club and the Revd end. I've been here for 7 years last week, and I've been rural dean for about 18 months. And rural dean in this area is the Colneys Deanery, which is Felixstowe, Walton, Trimley, the Orwell and Deeben rural benefice, which is the villages between here and Martlesham, and then we've got Martlesham and Kesgrave at the other end. So there's 7 benefices / parishes that make up our deanery, and it's a great place to be. And we're working out how to work together. Do you know? I think that's always we're always a work in progress. I think we're always going to be a work in progress. I think that's always how it should be. I think that's what church is. We're always kind of trying to work out how it is that best we can be who it is that we're called to be in this place at this time. So that's a bit about me. How I've got a couple of kids, and I'm married, I should say that as well. So sorry, Helen. The interesting bit, being here in the study, we did quite a lot of this when lockdown kicked in about 5 years ago. We ended up, everybody became virtual. It was quite hard to go back to it after a while.
It's real.
And we were facing the other way because it was off my I just bought a new computer just before it started, which was the perfect timing. So that is who I am. And I'm looking forward to it. It'd be nice to be able to. We're possibly going to be on location for doing morning prayer, hopefully with a view over the sea. So that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Yeah,
that'd be nice if we can get that to sort. Yeah,
fantastic. And prayer for you, just give us a bit of a sense of tell us a bit about what that means to you.
Prayer, there's a whole variety of different ways that I pray. I think there's someone says, but don't pray how you can't, but pray how you can. And there's different ways. I think there's that lovely sense of rhythm that I like through the daily offices that we have. There's a whole variety of different ways that I pray, but by using particularly morning and evening prayer in that spaces is just to create that opportunity just to pause, to remind myself that I'm in the presence of the God who I'm always in the presence of. It's to step aside from all of the busyness and the rush sometimes that's going on. Because sometimes I get up in the morning and there's so many things that I want to get done that I just think, I have to get on with it quickly. And I know that having that discipline of stopping myself to pray and to ask for God's guidance and God's input on what it is that I'm doing, of course I need to do that. That sounds so blindingly obvious, doesn't it? But it's so easy to forget. Because we become so task orientated, and I think just creating that space just to stop and to listen, and then of course through that we pray for the different things that are happening in the parish, we pray for different things that are happening across the diocese, across the country, and so being part of that feels really significant and important. So that feels significant and that's why I was delighted when I was asked if I would do this. That was always good to be able to ask to be involved in that.
I'm hugely grateful, and we look forward to seeing and listening and joining in, and hopefully across Suffolk.
That'd be good.
At 8:30 every morning, Monday to Friday, and
if all goes well, you get a view of the sea.
Yes, marvellous. Okay, thank you.
Cheers, thanks.